Alright, so this was the other one we wanted to try. Well, I don't know if I want to try it, but I will try it nonetheless. Patient is probably not too bad with this combo. We already have a Drain. We start with Perils, we start with Offering Token. Good cards for the late game. Not so good cards for Ring 1. Umbra Stygian. Umbra. That is not a good lineup. Also, 2 magics right off the bat are just basically untakeable. This one's takeable if we get a unit draft. Just thinking like holdover perils, how likely is it that magic really sucks? Very unlikely to get holdover perils, but maybe if we can somehow justify going left from a unit draft to be the best case scenario. So these perils are most likely bricks, I guess is what I'm getting at. And we're not starting with a thing. Well, with no backline clear and a potentially, only 1 Stygian banner, I really don't think we go conduit. We actually have to absolutely go handheld here. I think we just take the lost luggage then. I'm tempted to not even take the money. We're going to be very, very weak. But maybe if we can get non-shade splitter or non-rubber morsels, get our sweeper statted up, maybe that could work. Well, we gotta do that for unit draft. This is not gonna be good though. It's gonna be very bad, in fact. I don't have any heavy hitting spells anyway, so trying to get some sort of a morsel that's useful here. Well, 4 rubber morsels, only 1 of them not a rubber morsel. Trash is trash. Well, all that energy. Super useful here, let me tell you. Given that we have no shade splitters coming up, we may as well just run that there. Six, 7, 8. We do want that to die. Oh, why didn't I just put the one with freaking Ember Drain in? Well, if that's the case, yeah, just live with the loss there. Dumb mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. Okay, that's really good. That's also decent. Pretty bad draw, but what are you gonna do? Alright, hopefully this unit draft was worth it. I think we take a Titan's Grat here. We need a heavy hitting spell. We can take the making of a morsel since we very well may be having to do Umbra bullshit. Wow, okay, this is a cursed seed so far. Well, do we take Morsel Maker or Crucible Collector? I think the Collector. May go left here, since I at least got a unit that doesn't really need upgrades at the moment. Holdover would be quite nice, and this is most likely useless, and there's not really any upgrades that are super good for Crucible Collector, just like plus health, plus damage really, but not a large stone because I need space to feed it. If we don't get incant units, hopefully we get a sweeper, and if that's the case I really do need to hopefully hit Holdover here. If I don't hit Holdover, at least some plus damage here would be nice. Some Surge Stone, maybe on Frozen Lance, Double Stack Drain. Consume Move and Permafrost are bricks, though. I think we do go left here. That is brick number 1. Sweet. 30 power on the Titan Scrap can be okay. Is this intrinsic? Could intrinsic holdover drain or something like that? Damn. Absolutely cursed. We could have Permafrost A Perils. Maybe. Fuck it. Can't take that, I don't think. I got 11 health. I just can't. I think we just need to... That's pretty good here. I think we just need to focus on this unit. Could put this here. I don't know that it really does much for us. Guess I'm not drawing any stewards or morsels here. I guess this is technically a morsel. I think I would like to have all these die, so I'm gonna do that. Pretty fucking trash, though. Let's save one stack of lifesteal here. Hit that. Alright, at least we're hitting them. Alright, that guy dies, so we can put this down here. We do that. Crypt Builder, pretty good with the 2 offering tokens and a Titan's Grab. Jeez, so many perils. Space Prism's alright. You don't have any targeted backline. Line Collapse is pretty good at that. Space Prism helps us put more morsels down even if we don't get a incant unit. I don't know. I'd have to hit like Pierce here because we go so long here without hitting magic. I absolutely have to hit this Stygian Banner. I wanted to take the Space Prism, but I think the proper call is Mind Collapse, and hey, we do have this. I think the Mind Collapse is the best benefactor of this Pierce. Let's see what we're getting though. Pretty bad. I mean, the Titan Sentry is technically good, but it's pretty bad. Because now, like, fucking, who knows what the game plan is. Well, with the Titan Sentry, this is less needed, I think, though, honestly. I mean, I can't hit the steel, though. The steel's hittable. I guess that one's hittable. We really aren't hitting many steels either here. This map is fucking trash. This might be better. I don't know. Can't play it all the time, but I can always play that. But yeah, this might actually be what I have to do. -2 is probably no good. Drop Cage. I could probably maybe make a Shadowbox work. Drop Cage is pretty much limited to the Siren Song. I don't even know that I could justify a cave-in. Take the Shadowbox. None of them are doing anything for me right now. Okay, Shroud Spike's good. I can get down with that. I'm tempted to -2 here. You know, it would be an interesting thing we could do instead of hunting for Endless on this Titan Sentry is to just put the Titan Sentry into the dude here. I'd have to do it now though, because once again this map is absolute trash. You know, on top of all this crap, you know, all this crap we've already to deal with. This horrible steel over here. I have 2 rings here without a temple. So I'd have to commit to it right now before seeing these drafts. So the idea would be that I put a Titan Sentry into the collector and I could Hellvent it, then I have 2 of them. I could have the Tethys behind one of them. But, you know, they're basically clearing stuff. And then I could finish with spells because of the spell weakness, but then I still need to find a way to keep fragile fucking Tethys alive, which is basically impossible. Man, I was not ready for this seed. I am sorry. Tempted to do this. If I could now the Merchant of Magics have a lot of hits for me, right? But against Talos the Pusher, it's iffy. It's such a hard fight. I'm on 11 health. I don't think I do the Titan Sentry into the Crucible. I don't think I can commit to that, but I think I can commit to this. You know, I could hold out for like a spell chain and stuff, but I like the -2 here, I think. Then a consumer move becomes quite good. And it's just a good benefit right now. What a fucker. I can do this time. Looks like that guy had reloaded on that fight. Now we have to determine, am I using this now? It's only 2. It is only damage. But I gotta draw through my entire deck to find it again, and I may not even find it with a morsel. I guess Tethys is just a throwaway, I don't know. I don't know, I kind of need to hit this, so I'll do it. I think I will do this. I need like, I don't have time to fuck around. This guy has 75 fucking health. You are not necessarily dead here. Do I want to incant this sword just so this guy dies? I think so. Five damage is annoying. Can I get in it? Even an attacking morsel is not good enough here. Okay, that is though. That is right on time. Wait, how the fuck did that guy not die? Oh, he didn't have any fucking frostbite on him. For some reason I thought that guy would have frostbite on him. Well shit, that ain't good. I mean, I can, and I don't know that I can afford to put a steward down here, but at the same time, I may have to because I'm gonna fucking die if I don't. Oh, big mistake on me for not mind collapsing this, I guess. Pusher comes back, she could pull me out of this. 52. Well, 5, 6. It's pretty fucked up. This fight is so brutal. Damn, she did kind of end up coming back, which is pretty fucking annoying, but whatever. So 18, I can take care of that well enough. So we just do that. Then I'll be able to kill that with my 53 attack. Might be going down to 1 pyre HP here. 12 damage. Okay, we can take him out. Seven life steal. And we pull through it. Wasn't pretty. I could have actually gotten through that fight without taking any damage at all. The only damage I took was that 5. So if I lose by 5, it's completely my fault for not seeing that I was just like, oh yeah, he'll die to frostbite, but no. Didn't actually get hit. Titan Sentry did not get hit there. Well, these are not great. Kindle has some synergy with the spike, but kind of feeling like maybe Wretch is better. Especially considering that we have a shadow box. I think we need the Wretch. I could roll with a Morsel Master into the Crucible Collector. Run a 2-floor setup maybe. Problem is, I don't know. There's still like plenty of fucking problems with that. Or we can just run the Alloyed Construct. I mean, without I do have a Drain, so like I could work toward sapping top floor Divinity enough that I can play Morsels up top. This is a shit show either way though. Alloyed Construct, oh man. What a nightmare this seed is. This is painful. I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I'm going to submit this one to Dusk. I'm sure there's like a Morsel Mate or some bullshit up here that I just didn't get. Oh, a Stygian, just go incant. It's so simple. I mean, not only was an incant Sirens not offered, but fucking not even a sweeper was offered. Like, even if I find holdover on the perils, it's still trash. Just such a yikes situation. And right now, Umbra has been better than Stygian. I mean, I can work with Alloy, but we really need to self-infuse it. It's a fucked up thing. So it's like really not going to be good until like here. I could self-infuse with that. And if I go left, there is both, like the health would be good. Both Endless and Multi and Quick are good. Quick on an Alloy is quite nice. Don't have that much money though, so I'd only really be able to afford one, even with that 75 gold. To give up a Hellvent and a Vortex, who cares about the Umbra Banner most likely, but this unit just isn't that good without Endless. Well, what am I gonna do, you know? I think we take the Hellvent. I think I Hellvent a Wretch. I don't know. I think the Shadow Box is going to be quite important. Shadow Eater. Doubt it. I doubt we take these. I mean, the plan might just eventually be to all in on Alloy. And I can remove Crucible Collector. Maybe I keep the Sentry if I get Endless. I was hoping just to find another Alloy there. That way I didn't have to spend a Hellvent on it. So I can Hellvent the Making of a Morsel. Or the Wretch. Or the Shroud Spike. I'm pretty sure it's Wretch, given that I have the Shadow Box. Get rid of these. Hell's Banners, Split Anvil. I think Hell's Banners with this could be very good, especially if I get Consumer Move. Like, I'm seeing some potential like stuff here. I doubt Tethys is ever useful for us, but I don't think Chowan would be useful. I would like to get a Point of Conduit, maybe, but I just don't know what Tethys is going to do for us. $36 health, 50 shards, Scourge Group, Heaven's Seal for a random artifact. My brain tells me this would be a bad idea. You know, I do have some synergy with the Permafrosted Perils and the Shroud Spike too. And I could get this alloy to potentially pop off. But I don't know, if I have to deal with a sharded up Clip Guardian with Heaven's Seal, that's just game over. I don't think we can take this. I don't even know if we're getting through this fight, to be honest. Or at least we start with this. Still doesn't actually kill him. But for this fight, am I using Alloy or am I using Crucible? I have to determine that now. Oh, I guess not. I think I should be able to feed the alloy enough here. Even though I brick the Wretch here. And I brick the Wretch there too. What amazing dry orders. You really want to just focus on... Like, focus on the alloy, spillover can go to the Crucible Collector. Right, you're just dying, I guess. It doesn't have to necessarily be that way. Could do that, could do this. 18 plus 6. Be nice if I can have another round of stuff for this. So he still doesn't die. Here, let's go like that. I think we need to remove some lances after the stewards. We really need to be hitting our shade splitters with authority. 41 by 2. Damn it. No. No sense wasting the spell weakness here. Yeah, we can just do this. Okay, I think we eat this. Yeah, I won't be dying here, that's for certain. Fucking hell, though. Am I still gonna take pyro damage here? It does appear that way, doesn't it? I can do 5 plus... How are you not killing... Are you kidding me, dude? This seed is gonna make me, like, quit the game, I swear. 9 damage. 6. Great hand, by the way. Alright, would you fucking die? Yeah, seeing that doesn't give me much hope. We got barely halfway through a shadow box. I have a drop grid and 2 wretches and a lost luggage and Hell's Banners. I mean, ancient synergy maybe, but I don't know. I think definitely we take it. We gotta do something with it. Another wretch. Good thing I hell-vented the wretch and not the fucking making a morsel, am I right? Well, if I get 3 of them, if it bricks me the top 2 wretches again, hopefully I at least get 1 wretch that can get me something. The others are absolute trash. I don't know that I take another wretch, honestly. It shouldn't be that likely that I top deck the wretches all the time, but if it happens, it happens. Alright, quick, we can definitely work with. Mind Jacks or Mask? I think Mind Jacks most likely, because we're most likely setting up mid. Quick. And, just in case. Multi. I guess we roll with this. It's a little bit risky because 25 health is not a lot to start with, but kind of need all the help I can get. We can put 25 there for now. Could take that money, but we don't need it given that we're coming up in a hell vent. Stewards. I think we get rid of lances, I don't know. Well, it does make the ancient synergy weaker, but at the same time, at least these get me... I don't know, they're pretty unplayable. I'll just get rid of them. They do get me the Hell's Banners, but whatever. So we're going to be doing 25 shards there. I'm going to take the money, but then I guess I just don't do the other stuff otherwise. I don't think there's much chance that I can take that trial on. Which sucks, because I would love that money. But yeah, I think it's pretty damn unlikely that I can take that on. Maybe I should be YOLOing it though, since I'm just in such a shit fucking state here. Can't tell you how much I wish we were facing... we top deck a wretch again, by the way. I could eat 8 here for health. Really wish I could guarantee like damage out of this thing. But I can't. So we just do that. Can do that too. Could have actually done a bunch of health there. Maybe that would have been better considering the boss. I've eaten 2 morsels. dying no matter what. Could still do this though. Wait, did that really not change anything? I thought it would prevent the final 2 damage, I guess not. Okay. Might have to... Is there any way I can get Tethys to survive? Not with that horrible placement there, with the 2 12s in the back. What a joke. Starting to wonder if for this boss, Crucible Collector makes more sense. Well, I only have 8 feel. What the fuck? Not even, we've just gotten halfway to Shadow Box. I mean, this shit is just... Like, I'm sorry, I know it's probably... Man. We do not want to kill that. Wow, thanks Shadowbox. You're so helpful. What an absolute joke. Oh, we might have lost because of Shadowbox, so thanks Shadowbox. Like, legitimately, just get me out of the seed. Maybe you did me a favor, I don't know. Oh no, it lived. Too bad. Man, this is like one of the worst design artifacts. Like, it's so hard to get it to pop. And then you can't pop it twice for some reason. What an absolute joke. Guardian's Amulet might be okay. I do have these offering tokens. Feast is probably okay. With the double retch, probably. Alright, we can self-infuse the alloy now. I'm not going to go 50-50. Or I could 50-50 for holdover because I also could 50-50 at consumer move, and honestly both of those would be pretty good. I mean, I would say self-infused alloy. Well, I need to hit the Hellvent to self-infuse the alloy. There's just no question about it. This is what we have to do. I would like to put this here. We might as well visit the cavern first, though. I doubt there's anything I would spell chain. We should hit this cavern first, no matter what. Okay, that is a way to get health on Elid Construct. I mean, another thing I could do is... I could do this. I lose... I mean, we definitely ditch Crucible Collector if we take this. The benefit of this is that I could technically play top. You know, if I'm adding 10 health to these Shade Splitters, then if I stay right at 10 shards, even I could go to 110, I think. and all of my morsels would live. That does mean I won't be able to self-infuse a Titan's Sentry, because I'm already going to 85. I mean, I could go to, if I don't take any other shards and I self-infuse my alloy and Titan's Sentry, then that's fine. I feel like with the Feast and the Shroud Spike, maybe I don't need to do this. I might prefer just putting 25 health on the alloy. Certainly leading up until the final fight, the 25 health on the alloy is better. I think we should probably get rid of the Crucible Collector at this point too. I don't know that it's doing too much for me. I don't know though, maybe it's okay. Just don't know if like, not, the problem with these units right now is, well, I think we'll know better what we're doing once we hit that steel. So I give up Crucible Collector here if I do this, and I give up the positives of Lifesteal Morsels, and that's about it. I gain the ability to go top, which is pretty good. I mean, I waste this fucking Mind Jacks in that case, but what are you gonna do, you know? I could run 2 alloys, maybe. And the alloy itself also gets 10 here, which is not nothing. Oh my gosh, it's fucking Scourge Orcus, I just noticed that. Well, I think I like this. I know I just lost some health, but overall this is the play to win thing to do. We're gonna be going to shards here. Well, Crucible Collector, you did good, but your time is gone. Get rid of Frozen Lance. I'm already at 85 shards. I mean, I could take 10 to put Pierce on this. I can feed Titan's Sentry as well with my spillover stuff. We also gave Tethys extra survivability. You know, it's only a 50-50 that I find endless at the Merchant of Steel. I don't even know if we go to the Steel, honestly. Just thinking, like, I don't know, I probably want to take the Horde. Yeah, but I really have to be careful with my shards. Spell Chain, I mean, everyone and their mother seems to YOLO Spell Chain Perils, and it always works out for them, but whenever I do it, it doesn't work out. I'm sure there's just a Hellvent here anyway. I mean, it's just yet another seed where there's no Furnace Tap or Void Binding anyway, it seems, so like, there's not even that much benefit of the perils. Eating Morsels is actually better for us. I think we just can't take shards at this moment. I mean, I guess I could always still go mid, but I think, as we saw in the last seed, it's just such a benefit to go top. Such a massive benefit. Okay, we're gonna have spillover morsels here, so I can sack some here. Okay, you're gonna go top. morsel miner there. We just need to clear out some stuff here. Alright, he's good to go. I mean, I got 50 fuel. Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Just do this anyway. Have 2 as well. So many rubbers. Why did you throw that away? Well, whatever. Screw it. There's a furnace tab. But the other 2 cards might be better. And the furnace tab really isn't good if I don't get holdover on perils, so it's 150-50 at that. I mean, I have the permafrost on perils. I have Hell's Banners. I could 0 cost 2 more of these shade splitters. So maybe the furnace tap is better. I don't know. The Mitosis is definitely a good card for proccing Shadow Box. Ice and Pyre has its merit. I am looking at that furnace tap though, honestly. An entire extra strike would be pretty nice. We also can't be too overconfident into patient, honestly. I think I can get by. I mean, I'm going to be stacking. Here's a problem. I'm going to be stacking quite a lot of damage shield, and I really haven't gotten any answers to patient somehow. No Siren Song, no Frenzied Swarm, no damage shield at all. Well, Drain's not going to be good enough on its own. I can get a lot of health, but I'm unfortunately quick. I didn't even think about patient when I locked in the quick, because I think I just need the quick anyway. So we really... None of these help with that, by the way. None of these are going to help with that. But I think overall the Furnace Tap is better here. And we do draw. Yeah, I think we go to the right. I think 50-50 Endless is just not going to work. I need to remove other stuff and get more consistency with this deck. And maybe high roll something. I don't know. I don't even know if I take the Divine Horde, to be honest. And if I go left, it quite literally is just Endless or Bust. So, very light. And then the Cavern. A lot of the good Caverns aren't even good for me. The health would be nice. I haven't been able to hit a single health, it seems. Just dead. Close to dead every single ring. Then we go to the right. Alright, bricks so far. Now, Chain of Gems is great. I will take that. Tempted to take the Horde. That would put me right to 100. I'm also, like, wondering, do I just get rid of Titan Sentry at this point? I mean, it is helpful to eat stuff with it, but I don't know. Light's Gift doesn't really matter considering I'm quick. Lightstone Casing doesn't really matter. Faulty Loader doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, what would I Lightstone Casing? Shroud Spike or something? I'm not going to spend all my money speculatively on a Lightstone Casing. Man, if I do this, I'm definitely committing to not really taking shards to the other stuff, which I think is fine. I think this is probably what we want to do. Pretty shit. Pretty shit. God. I guess we take shitting water. Nope. Didn't think we'd get 6. I mean, at least we found Chain of Gems, but I don't even know if it's that good, honestly. It still doesn't solve my overall issue that I'm dealing with right now. So we do get a Vortex coming up. Well, keep the gold for now. I might need all of it. There's a conduit, which I think is worth taking. Seed is a hell of a seed. Oh my gosh, Pyre Wings with spikes. I mean, there's a world where I could do it. I really think I might need to reach for this. I mean, I did get a cleansing water. I think we need to just... I think we have to. We're so far behind that we have to take this risk. I'd rather die now than at Divinity. Alright, so far cleansing water, absolutely useless. That's what we expect from this piece of shit though, right? It is who we thought it was. So we try this without the thing. Might be able to do quite a lot of damage here. Man, this is such a hilariously bad opener. Oh my god, it's bad. Holy fuck, it's bad. This is weird, but I think I have to do it like this. This'll work. Thanks, cleansing water. You're so fucking useful. Oops, might as well just put that down first. Some health. Oh, you only need one wretch, right? Suppose we should try to get that guy fed. Good thing I poured resources into this motherfucker. Okay. Well, we're barely over halfway on the shadow box. So I think I've had, what, 2 total units get hit by cleansing water. I mean, it is just a meme at this point how bad this thing is. Here comes the shadow box. I've thinned my deck out so much and I still can only draw 1 morsel later. Whatever. I don't know, this could be it for old us. And at least the cleansing water hit her. might have it with that damage shield. Yeah, it looks like it. Should put that in the back though. Oh well. We're limping along on this miserable seed. Okay, there's an answer to patient, kind of. And there's an answer to patient, kind of. We definitely take this. That's like one of the best cards I could see at that point, other than a Void Binding would probably be better, but... Oh, I don't hit the Vortex. What am I talking about? Well, we got money anyway. Commemorative Spike does eat up chained gems. Improved Firebox could be good, but it's kind of doing stuff that Banners is already doing. But if I am... Okay, we have an Intrinsic. We have a -2 as well. I'm tempted to take... Okay, we're getting... I was going to put Intrinsic on this and go Firebox, but if I can get remove Consume here, that's huge. It's actually huge. I probably will -2 the Grovel anyway. I don't know, does that put me above the shard count if I go to 115? Because I think I can go to 110. Well, let's make these 0. If I can't get a holdover, I think we'd rather just have those at 0. I could Surge Stone that. We'll just remove the Frozen Lance, and I'll probably remove the Mind Collapse on Shitfrost. Could Shitfrost the other perils. That's not a horrible idea. We'll go and look through these things. Alright, I think I've determined I don't want that. Alright, these are crap. Could do an Icicle Fracture. I don't know if that's any good. We're definitely permafrosting this. Now, I think we need to start removing things. I'm going to stay right at 100. I don't know that I gain enough from the -2 in the Intrinsic here. Plus, maybe I just want to Hellvent this. I can go to 110. That should be fine. I mean, I have a Chain of Gems anyway. And a Feast, so even if it does put the guy at 11 attack, which I'm pretty sure it doesn't, I'm pretty sure it puts him at 10 attack. Either way, we do want that. And the rest of this just goes on removals, I think. So get rid of that. Do I want Drain? I don't know. I don't want that. It's not good for me at this point. Could remove another Shade Splitter. I think we might remove Titan Sentry. I mean, yeah, that last one kind of proved it to me. I don't think we want Titan Sentry. We want to draw Alloy at the start. Like, pretty definitively. Alright. We're just going to have to hope to draw damage shield stuff. I can... Let's put you down first with the stuff. Let's give you another one. Let's do that before I forget. I can get a Retch off here, actually, which is pretty good. We hope for rubber here, actually. No luck, only cuck, but whatever. the fuck are the rubber morsels? This is going to be pretty big here. Alright, I guess we got a Skyrim difficulty run going on here. Go ahead and give Tethys some stuff. Still no shadow box through all of that. Should we give Tethys some love here? Maybe. If it's only going to give me rubber morsels, maybe not. Oh. Okay. You're still alive. I will take it. Throw that away, maybe. How are these guys so damaged? Really doing 38. I don't know what went on there. Oh, the shadow box, right? Here you can go there. I don't want to get too overconfident here, so... What the hell are those shroud spikes? Feels like I shouldn't have a 28 card deck. Is that just me? Should have put the rage on this guy, by the way. You know, I suppose I could do... Well... Let's go with this. Tethys held her own floor against Seraph the Patient. That is something. That is something. Well, I think we're actually going to win this, which is wild. It's kind of funny that the last one... let's not get ahead of ourselves. I could still lose. Let's not get too cocky here. I'll finish the thought if I win this without reloading. Alright, so it is at 10 as suspected, so I'm good there. Does mean I want to chain of gems here. Okay, that could be something I feast this turn for sure. Yeah, I think I definitely will. I do want this. I could actually try to just stack sap up here, I think. Attack, please. Damn. That's definitely annoying. I'm trying to just get myself some attack. Yeah, we're probably gonna die. Can you please just not give me the Scourge Shuffling boss? I can hold this maybe. We'll have Shadow Box. Damn, one short. Well, we're killing them all, so that's fine. You know what? Fuck it. If it's the other boss, so be it. God damn, it's so annoying. He is always steal anyway. Am I really only killing one of these motherfuckers right now? Holy shit. Which is a 175. Alright, at least I got that. Yeah, I honestly thought I might have a chance to do okay here, but it really doesn't seem like I do, does it? This mini boss is gonna kill me. Well, we will get Shadow Box here. That's pretty good timing. A lot of energy here. This is going to be a good turn. might have salvaged this. I don't know that we want all of these things at this point. My eaten pile. I only really need like 4 or 5 of these to come back. Maybe I'll have 1 more. Yeah, I think we want it there. Fuck, why did I put those there? Probably I spoke too soon, I don't know. Yeah, we really want damage is what we want, actually, so these even aren't necessarily great for me. 12 by 2, 3 by 2, 16 by 2. Fuck, dude. Be better off just doing this. Crypt builder's what we need here. Should have put that down first. Fucked that up. But at least we got this. Oops, fucked that up. Whatever. Actually, you can just do that. Secure victory, right? Wow, okay. So, to finish the thought that I had, it's kind of funny that I just beat this one without reloading, and I didn't beat the last one without reloading. To be fair, I think I played this one a lot better, which is kind of how it goes when you're faced with a tough seed. First one that seems easy, you're typically going to probably be more on top of your game. So we get it done. Definitely a Skyrim difficulty type run. By far the easiest fights, I think. We're probably Patient was the easiest fight, ironically. Divinity had some potentially hairy moments, but honestly, there's just a point where once we hit those shroud spikes on the right morsels, then it's kind of over. So, yeah. Now, I don't even know if that's necessarily, I would definitely call it a cursed seed. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it at the end there, though, right? But I definitely say through the first 4 to 5 rings, I was super cursed. In my opinion. I mean, you could see everyone that came into the seed that we saw was like reloading and dying, right? Even the guy that won it at the end there was reloading. So it's definitely not an easy one. We ended up finding a lot of good cards toward the mid to end, though. Like, we never did find Holdover, of course. But we had some good upgrades. We had a good unit. We're glad to have found the alloy. If we hadn't found the alloy, things would be tough. Couldn't find the Endless for the Shark, but to be fair, it just wasn't worth it to hunt at the Merchant of Steels for it, so we only really visited one steel, right? Shroud Spike was definitely the big thing here that was powerful on this run. Unnamed Tome was okay. I mean, it was really good. It really helped against... did it really help against Patient, though, if we're being honest? It really didn't change anything with Patient, and I don't even know if it changed anything with the tank floor, so I actually don't think it did anything on this run. But at least it feels good to play, right? Making of a Morsel, can't ignore that it's definitely the best Morsel card as far as generating Morsels, right? Shroud Spike is a different card without Making of a Morsel. Titan's Grant was decent. Furnace Tap was decent enough. Grovel was fine. We didn't really get to do much with it. Ancient Synergy was pretty good. And Crypt Builder was really good. It felt nice. There was definitely some good things, right? It was nice to finally have Offering Token plus Crypt Builder. I don't know, Drain and Guardian's Amulet, I don't know that they really did much on this run. Cleansing Water definitely didn't do jack shit, as it never does. It literally has never done anything in the history of Everdom. But yeah, Petrified Heart also very, very good. Hell's Banner is very good. Even though I hate Shadowbox, definitely clutch. Gonna have a hard time in Last Affinity if we didn't have that Shadowbox. Probably we die without the Shadowbox. Hour 22. Yikes. Shadow Eater with double multi. I will say it does work because of Shroud Spike. Wow, they had 4 of these? How did they get 4? Yeah, I'm a bit confused on that one. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I used Hellvent on Alloy, Shroud Spike, and Wretch. So I guess they just used every single Hellvent on it, and that would have worked. Yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe that is the way to go. I mean, that's pretty powerful. Shadow Eater. I actually do like this deck, I think. Well, I think I would rather it not have a Morsel Maker and have a Shadow Eater. And I'd rather have an alloy fused into it. And I'd rather have a Making of a Morsel. However, I guess with 4 Shroud Spikes, a Morsel Maker is fine. Problem here is, like, even with the intrinsic Space Prism, like, if you draw one before the other, that can be awkward, because they didn't really do anything that could allow them to go top, right? Or even mid. There's no Mind Jacks, so, like, they're basically going to have to go bottom if they draw Morsel Maker first, or they just don't play Morsel Maker if they draw it first, and then they have to rely on just Shade Splitters, and I guess an Entumbra Assault for Morsel generation. So I think there's definitely some risks involved there. There's mine. I think this is a guy we saw. Crucible Collector with a bunch of multi, with a Guard of the Unnamed Infusion. That seems a bit redundant with a lifesteal, so I don't know if that's worth it. They only had a vanilla Shroud Spike. How the hell does this win? I guess crit builders. I mean, they were reloading a lot, so they probably had to like really get the right order there. Like I feel like this one never wins in a like normal run. Yeah, there's no way it has the power to get through. And you can tell how brutal the seed is when people are like having to put multi-strikes on a guard of the unnamed. And I still think I have the most straightforward thing here, which is the alloy self-infused. Without having to rely on another banner unit to get things going, you know. That's kind of a big stew. Kindle. This one's definitely going for the high roll. I'm just really surprised they went with a guard of the unnamed here, though. I mean, they would have been so much better off with an alloyed construct, right? Which was offered, I believe, like, where was the alloy offered? Wasn't it offered ring 3? I'm pretty sure it was. So you're guaranteed to see it. Yeah, I don't know. So this doesn't win on Divinity. It doesn't necessarily seem gigantically weaker than some of these other decks, honestly, but you do start with some pretty low stats on the Guard of the Unnamed. That could definitely be a part of this issue, right? But, yeah. They didn't take the shadow box. I think that was probably a big mistake, too. Taking the drop cage over the shadow box here seems just wrong. That's another thing here. It's like it didn't have the shadow box, which is like even more removal that it didn't have. Like we said, if I didn't have the shadow box, I might not be able to get through. I was at 70 fire health. I would have leaked the tank floor. I would have leaked the boss floor. And the boss didn't, of course, get the lifesteal removed. So, and I would have had one less draw. Yeah, it would have just been horrible. Taking Mark of a Champion seems also pretty wacky. Over a lost luggage. Yeah, that's just wrong. Oh my god, there's a first hell pack on this run. Is this the only guy to find that? It appears so. That would have been amazing on this run. Imagine +3 to those Shroud Spikes. I mean, it probably would have just been win more, honestly, but would have been really nice to have. Where the hell did he find that? I feel like we hit every artifact, but obviously we didn't hit one of them. Maybe it was the trial here, actually. No, he lost. He lost this fight, so it was not the trial. Sad thing is, he was headed toward the right direction, but it's like he just did not take the right stuff. He did not take, he just straight up skipped that other horde, so he didn't even get the shadow box. He took a mark instead of lost luggage. These are good. Amber here I don't like. But he took a lot of the right cards otherwise. He had this going. He had the alloy ready to hopefully transition to. Well, okay, he did make a mistake here though. Like at this point, I think is where you find the multi, right? And he put it on Crucible Collector, which actively hurts this unit, by the way, instead of just putting it on the alloyed construct. So that was definitely a mistake. Shouldn't be upgrading this unit because alloyed construct is a metric 20 times more useful than Crucible Collector. And these guys do keep going with the morsel maker. I just don't know about that. When you already have the making of a morsel, like you don't even fit the you can't even fit another morsel on the floor at that point. So I don't like it. This guy went way too hard. 60 fucking shards, both trials taken. Why are we going intrinsic offering token? What is this? Morsel maker? Yeah. 30 power and a fluorescent lights. Shadow Eater. So we know from this that it's Shadow Eater and Morsel Maker, it seems, as the ring we missed. Honestly, I'm not too sad to have missed that. I probably would have... I don't even know what I would have taken. Maybe the Shadow Eater? The Shadow Eater just doesn't actually have much with the Stygian combo, though, right? I guess you could do like a Cold Kalia infusion. It would have worked if there was, well, A, there would have had to be a Cold Kalia, which there wasn't. But B, with the Shroud Spike, I think that actually would work decently. That's basically like Hot Shark squared. But that's a lot of speculation. I think I stand by having the Crucible Collector already in hand. It's worth it, I think, to go to the Magic there and try for either a double stack or a holdover. Obviously we bricked on them, but looks like it was a brick on the other end anyway, so it's just choose your brick, right? Not sure why this is losing. We would have had, that's just a micro issue then. Mark of a Champion. Not quite the Mark of a Champion. Alright, well that was a really long one, but I felt good about that one. I know I was very salty through it. Sorry, but that's just the way I am. I would like to say I can help it, but I apparently can't. It's just how I get through these type of seeds. Anyway, that was some Monster Train. Anyway, as always, thanks for watching. Till next time, peace.